Wait.
We're live.
Celebrate 8 years. Jump back in. And join the homecoming event.
Eight awesome years. Let's celebrate homecoming together.
Greetings, agents. 3R here, and I'm part of the Marvel Future Fight community team. I know it's been a while since we've had our last live stream, but I'm happy to share the Marvel Future Fight live stream is back. And what better way to celebrate with 8th anniversary update? Woo! I'll be your guide through the Marvel Future Fight updates. I am still working on mastering the game, so maybe the community can share their best tips and tricks in the chat so I can catch up with all you veterans. To get started, we're here to celebrate 8 years of Marvel Future Fight, and what a great 8 years it's been. Marvel Future Fight has grown, and I'm sure a lot of you have grown along with it. 8 years of agents playing, 254 heroes introduced, 463 uniforms have been released, along with a variety of new game modes, like World Boss Legend, and last year we introduced a new T4 upgrade. So, what has been your biggest Marvel Future Fight accomplishment in the past 8 years? Please post your answers in the chat. And now, in celebration of the 8-year anniversary, Nick Fury is calling all agents for the Homecoming Protocol. Let's check it out.
Marvel Future Fight, 8-year homecoming.
Thanks, Nick Fury. Well, we're just waiting for some of the questions to post in here so we can answer the chat. Again, what is your biggest Marvel Future Fight accomplishment in the last 8 years? Well, looks like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties with getting the chats for me, so let's just go ahead and move on. We'll answer your questions a little bit later. As you can see, the theme of the 8th year anniversary is a homecoming party. And what party doesn't have gifts? So, to start, agents will receive a T3 character selector and an 8th anniversary comment card just by logging in. So let's go ahead and check it out. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Switch back over here. Let's go back to answering some questions while we figure out the check in here. So, Ben Campos says multiple auto clear across different game modes on the status board. Tommy Garage 2 says building my cards to an elite level and collecting a lot of clips. Cam Hodge says my biggest accomplishment is getting Thor to rank 6 and capping ABL with Thor. All right, let's see if we can switch back over to the game cam here. Looks like we were having, it's frozen for the moment. Card Bending Animate says Tier 3 Thor and Iron Man is my complete 8 year in the celebration here. getting Venom to my top 10 in rankings. And that was by John Caldon Pardez. So we're just having a moment of technical difficulties here, so just bear with us, please. Anyway, while we're trying to figure that out, there we go. Awesome. Here we go. So we have our 8th anniversary card here with Luna Snow. Sorry about that. So we're just going to take a look at these effects here. And then we'll jump over real quick to my inbox. Got Taskmaster, Rogue, Cyclops, Hela, Gwenpool, She-Hulk, Ant-Man, Black Panther, War Machine, Daredevil, Loki, Spider-Man, and of course Hulk. So if there's a T3 here you had your eyes on, now's the time. I personally, I don't know if they're a fan favorite or not, but I'm looking at Gwenpool. I just like the costume. I saw something recently about it, so I think that's what I'm going to get. And of course, we have plenty of other fun events for agents to participate in as well. There are various challenges you can clear to acquire tokens throughout the event stages. And these tokens, of course, can be used to earn upgrade tickets and various gross materials to earn and enhance your superheroes. Additionally, all uniforms will be on sale with a 50% discount, and Dimension chests will also be discounted by 40% as well. If you've been saving up your crystals, these special sales may be a great way and chance for you to use them. So be sure to check out our forums and social channels for more info on how agents can enjoy the 8th year anniversary. Whew. But before we get into more update details, we have our first 8-year anniversary code. I know this is what everyone in the chat is waiting for, and that code is 8 years party. So go ahead and enter that code, 8 years party. Android users can enter this code in-game, and iOS users can follow redeeming instructions posted in the chat, which should be posted sometime here soon. So be sure to check the chat. Valid from 4/25 to 5/31. We still have plenty of updates to showcase, but first, please note that the following gameplay is from a test build, and there may be differences in the actual live update. And with that, agents, let's jump into the v900 update, inspired by Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The Guardians of the Galaxy will have their full potential on display in the Otherworld, so stick around and find out more about that. And we have a brand new growth system that has been prepared to support them, so stay tuned for more details as well. Before we go showcase the new content, we have another quick question for the chat, and that is, what Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 character are you looking forward to? So be sure to post your answers in the chat, and we'll get back to you in a little bit later. What is that I hear? Is that a classic mixtape? This has to be Star-Lord jumping into action. This notorious outlaw of the universe has come to acquire the incredible powers of T4. And of course, with this T4 update, there's been a lot of improvements to his uniform as well. Let's take a look here real quick. I like the little animations. See? Drops his gun and keeps the ball rolling. I can relate to that a little bit. I'm a fan. Gets his dance moves on. Doesn't take anything too seriously. Kind of just rolls with the punches. And I could really relate to that. Let's go ahead and check out his skills. His leader abilities, which increase the energy attacks of allies, have been increased, and his passive skills and uniform effects have been improved as well. So we're going to be taking a look at skill number 4, Gravity Bomb Launch, and Starship Sweeper here in a second. So let's go ahead and jump over to the skill preview. Check out his Guardians of the Galaxy 3 Volume 3 outfit right there. Yeah, you know, 1, 2, 3. So let's go ahead and check out his 4th skill right here. His 4th skill, which gathers and damages enemies with a gravity bomb, can be the perfect start to a chain attack. So if you see on screen, looks real nice. Let's go ahead and go over and press it again. When we do a chain, we'll just go 1, bam. And then next up, his 5th skill, which calls down his ship and shoots enemies to the rhythm of the beat. Let's go ahead and check that one out one time. Run over to this group over here. Ship comes in, he does a little dance, kicks some butt. So let's go ahead and run back over here to these guys. Let's do it one more time. We're gonna throw it in with number 5. Get that dance on. Look at all that damage. Speaking of things that go boom, next up, the Guardians of the Galaxy's skillful tactician, Rocket. Also rocking that uniform inspired by Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This strategist and weapons expert has received a T3 advancement in a uniform. Rocket can now use his first skill multiple times. The first chain skill can be used again, followed by another skill to attack enemies in a combo. This will really enhance the playstyle of Rocket for those who want him on your team. So we'll go ahead and check that out real quick here. So just bam, 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 just like that. And you can also use it in other combos, and we'll use that with the other one. And in true Rocket style, his new uniform skill will fire at his enemies with everything on his arsenal. So let's go ahead and check that one out as well. Yeah, check that out. So let's go ahead and throw it in a combo. What do you think, guys? So next up, we have Mantis. Always solving problems with her empath abilities. Mantis has received upgrades as well. Potential Transcendence with a new uniform has been added for Mantis. She also has a matching uniform inspired by Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Looks real snazzy there. Her abilities as a support have also been enhanced. Her 3rd skill not only attacks multiple enemies with a wide range, it can also be used as a buff that provides a useful effect for her teammates. I like to use this one right in the middle of everybody because it has a very wide range. So we'll go and do that real quick. As well as the powerful warrior Nebula will jump in to help Mantis in her potential awakening skill. We'll go ahead and check that co-op attack right now. Awesome. These newly upgraded superheroes look great. Let's see what some of you had to say about these new characters in the chat. So again, what Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 characters are you looking forward to? Ryan Story says Swole Groot. Juan Marcelo says Star-Lord. Walter Wong says Adam Warlock. Rafa Cardez82 says I'm rooting for Rocket. And Lisa Michelle says Mantis is my favorite, so I'm excited for this update. Thanks, everybody. Let's check out more content that the v900 update has to offer. Actually, skill preview. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and go here. So, the update we're excited the most about is a brand new PvP mode. You can challenge other agents in the Otherworld battle. So let's go ahead and check that out. Here, agents can create strategic combinations using various battlefield effects that change seasonally. How does this new PvP mode work, you must be asking? Basically, the battle will run automatically, so the positions of the heroes, buff item equipment, and tactical factors will be important in this game mode. So we'll take a look at that in 1 second. But since the Otherworld battle will be seasonally, we plan to add new tactical factors and balancing every season. This will really put your strategy and theory crafting to the test. Go here to the shop. You can redeem points you acquire from Otherworld battles in this new shop. As you can see, you can redeem your points for buffs and enchant runes. So here we are in this little menu. We have a bunch. Say you're winning, you're successful in your Otherworld battles. You can acquire buffs here. Let's go ahead and just grab. We'll go buff effect increase. Go ahead and purchase that. And you only have to do that one time, so these will work in every other battle. You see there's a bunch here. And we'll go ahead and run through a quick demonstration. So I'm going to go ahead and set my team. As you can see, I chose my 3 Guardians of the Galaxy members, as well as a couple other teammates that I personally like. And we'll just go ahead and hit deployment. As you can see, the battle effects here on the left: 35 defense decrease universal, 250 damage received increase for gamma radiation, and 300 damage dealt decreases by Phoenix Force. So we'll hit battlefield deployment. And as you can see here, we have our team set up. So you can kind of move these guys around, but I personally like to have Star-Lord in spot number 1. He's our, our leader after all. So you can adjust that. And if on the right side you see these buffs, so you can enter those, and you can simply drag those and change that, and kind of set up your strategy based on how you're going to run your battle. So we'll go ahead and hit save. Go to the main screen, and then we'll search for an opponent. If you're unconfident in your ability to defeat the enemy, you can always change your opponent. There we go. Feel good about this. I think we'll have no problem with my team defeating this team, of course. Into the battlefield, and just remember, everything here will be automated. And one last screen, you can see who your heroes are going to be fighting up against, to maybe give you a little bit more strategy or an edge of what you could expect. So let's go ahead and hit a fight. Everything will be automated. Of course, I think we'll have no problem with taking them down. So check it out here real quick. Star-Lord out here, kicking butt, taking names. Let's go. Almost there. There we go. We did it. Do a little dance. Celebrate that victory. So, are you looking forward to the battling other agents and the new Otherworld battle? Let us know. So, since you'll be planning out your strategies and carefully in order to defeat other agents in the new mode, we'd like to also introduce our new X of Sword system. It'll be a great addition for agents who are aiming for victory. The X of Sword system is a new growth system that affects all heroes, similar to comic cards. You'll gather runes to enchant your swords. Enchanting swords will not only increase your sword's rarity, but also give your account a powerful stat increase. Let us know in the chat if you're excited to gather some runes and enchant your own powerful swords. Let's dive a little deeper into this. So as you can see, you have 6 unique swords here that you can earn. Each are related to a stat: strength, intelligence, dexterity. Generally, if you collect the runes and you attune them to your sword, based on the color that you end up getting, will determine the output of each sword here. So if you can go ahead and check this out. Scarab. Soul Sword. Marasma Blade. Starlight Sword. Warlock Sword. And Skybreaker. You'll take your regular swords right here, and you just have to upgrade them to get to those nice fancy swords. Let us know which sword you like the best, and if you're looking forward to the new X of Swords. Anyway, so before we go, we also have one final reward for you. The second code is MFF 8 years, right here. MFF 8 years. As mentioned before, Android users can enter this code in-game, and iOS users can follow redeeming instructions posted in the chat. This will be valid from 4/27 to 5/2. Whew! Congratulations! Again, Marvel Future Fight on the 8th anniversary. Woo! We hope you enjoyed our new live stream. Be lookout for the v900 update in the incoming May. Make sure to follow all our social channels for all Marvel Future Fight updates and news. Thank you again for dealing with us, the technical difficulties. We'll see you again next time, agents. 3RL signing out.